lot of talent within our defensive room, period. And so for everyone to be able to step up and play to that capability last night was somewhat not out of the normal for us, because we pride ourselves on being able to go out there and win the game on defense, right? And so for our players, we kind of all looked ourselves in the mirror and said, we're going to go out here and have a good game, have fun, make plays, and let's see where the chips fall.
It's a little bit of a benefit, though, for you and T. Mitch, because you guys played a lot last year. So, you know, even though you weren't quote-unquote starters this year, I mean, did that make it a little easier for you guys just to be able to step in so seamlessly the way you did?
I think the way you look at yourself in this league is you're always a starter, right? Just because the injury rate is so high, there's so many things that go on within this league. You always have to look at yourself as a starter. So definitely, me and T. Mitch being able to have the experience and the knowledge of being able to play within that back end, it definitely helps a lot. But I think we pride ourselves on perfecting our craft every day and just anticipating when your name is called to go out there and perform to the best of your abilities.
What did last night's game do to you guys' confidence level, being that you guys were so next man up mentality on the defensive side of the ball, moving forward?
Confidence is definitely really, really high. Still some plays we left out there, right, that were big game changers within that game. And so we're still looking within ourselves to see how we can improve individually and just schematically from a standpoint of, how can we put the game in our hands, and when we're up 13-10, right, not to allow our opponent to score again. So I think we really looked at ourselves as we corrected the tape and just find some things that we can fine-tune for next week.
Could you name a couple that you left on the field?
Definitely a couple of the red zone plays that we definitely could have played ourselves into a better position from that standpoint. More turnovers, right? There was missed opportunities, plays that we had looked at throughout the week that we said when we got those looks, we were going to be very aggressive, and we didn't take advantage of that, right? So putting our offense in a better field position. When we get the fumble recovery, right, we work on blocking who we should block so that we can score on defense. Scoring on defense is a big part of this game, and when you score on defense, it most likely you have a better chance of winning.
All right, how do you like that, what he was wearing?
Well, I was going to say, he talked about how the defense looked at themselves in the mirror Sunday night. I don't think he looked at himself in the mirror today.
When he got dressed.
Because then he would, if he had, he would realize he's wearing a Rugrats shirt.
I think he knew. This portion of More Sports and Les-Levine brought to you by Northeast Factory Direct with 3 great locations, East, West, and South. That's in Macedonia. Bud Shaw with us tonight. Lines open 216-575-0403. You saw Carrie, the defensive backfield played very, very well considering they didn't know each other.
Well, some of those guys, though, to be fair, were starters last year.
Yeah.
So I do think that helped a little bit. That Carrie and Mitchell were, guys that were out there a lot last year. They have pretty good depth there. I mean, other than the fact that they had to, call a guy in Friday to add him.
And Freddie Kitchens on yesterday, had to refer to his sheet to see who he was talking about. And, Justin played very well. What about the rest of the defense? What did you see? Must have done something right.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the Rams sort of helped them out a little bit with throwing in certain situations, like the last tip ball and interception.
Right.
I think they really needed to do that. Goff doesn't play great on the road, so I thought there was an opportunity. I picked the Browns to win that game 24-23, and clearly I was wrong. So I'm now 1-2, just like they are.
Well, you'll have a better week this week.
I'm not sure. I might pick him again.
I would blame yourself since you played the blame game.